So yeah, they go to tax papers. We all know about those. This is why you go run out and go down to the tax service, right? Shit thick, look wild, seem like you'll fuck some shit up. This shit looking like Chinese arithmetic to your American eyes, ain't it? Let me go down here to the tax place and get them to do it for me.
This is a 45-page instruction manual about all the specifics on the earned income credit, something that should be so simple and that is a key way of helping lower income people live their lives. The tax code here in the United States is deathly complicated, intentionally designed to be so to make certain companies rich. And this is one way that works. I had a lot of feelings about this. I made a whole video on the New York Times about this very thing, but I didn't focus on this aspect of it. Because it's so complicated, low-income people who qualify for this credit don't want to fill it out themselves, and so they go to a tax preparer. Enter this guy.
Hey!
Well, not this guy specifically, but a guy like this.
Yo, is that a part of the job? I have to know that now, like Liberty Tax, because every time I see yo, bro, if they tell you you have to like spin that sign and move, I know I ain't built for public life. Because I'll probably get fired from that job. I'm not doing all that. First of all, I'm angry. I don't feel like I'm supposed to be doing this, but I'm happy to have a job. I'll hold your sign up, but they don't want y'all to come in. But I'm not smiling too much. I'm not spinning the sign around. I'm not doing it like it's a basketball on my finger or I'm doing some pizza dough. Nah. Maybe I ain't the man for the...
Representing a company like this. Liberty Tax is one of many tax preparation companies that advertise to low-income people to come in so that they can prepare their taxes and get them in on the earned income tax credit. But we now know they do so using some pretty shady means. There's a lawsuit. Lawsuit. District of Columbia versus Liberty Tax Service. Liberty Tax was recently sued for luring low-income people by saying that they will prepare their taxes for them, only to deceive these customers by secretly skimming extra money off the top of their tax refund, which remember includes the earned income tax credit that is meant to subsidize their lives. Liberty Tax also...
What? No, they're here to help us.
Gives out loans to people, saying that they can pay them back once they get their tax refund.
But what that really has done is create a market for high-interest fast cash products like refund anticipation loans or refund anticipation checks, which are basically just payday loans that are secured by the refund. And so this predatory industry has grown to take advantage of the complexity of an incredibly important benefit.
See them bitches pop up like hoes when the real niggas around, don't they? Soon as it start to get around tax season, bitches pop up everywhere, don't they? Walk out your crib, it's a nigga standing out there. Hey, you do your taxes? All type of family member scams start going on. Niggas start wanting to hang out with each other. Throw events. Shall I tell you? So this video here, he's going into, because I talked to people about it. Then like, look, it's a lot going on. Let's continue, man. And I kind of want to bring, so it's little things like this, but okay, housing is another thing. Because we was talking about this, right? And let's go through a bunch of, we're gonna shoot through a bunch of this and we're gonna really get to the bottom of this, right? Because we live in neighborhoods. I'm going to tell you, I was talking about this, bro.
Them to go choose a house, and the government will basically pay for a portion of their rent. This is called Section 8 housing.
Section 8.
And there are landlords that specialize in renting to Section 8 tenants, getting this government subsidy voucher that goes to pay for the rent. But what you find is that some of these landlords jack up their prices because they know the government will pay for it. Like here in DC, an apartment that should cost $1,600 a month, the landlord might charge almost $1,000 more, like $2,500 a month, well above the market price, knowing that the government...
So look, there's places in New York that are horrible to live, little apartments, where your view is a dirty brick wall. The elevator don't never work. The staircases smell like piss, and you might catch a drug user in there busting a deuce at any time.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Y'all know that bar? All I know is hard times. Poor me, I'm from poverty. Hell on earth with crack rule the economy. Where the fiends take shits and the exit is no modesty. The pavement is fresh with blood from botched robberies and life like Monopoly. Niggas on the corner rolling dice on your property. Yeah. Right there in them exits. So you hear about these rents in these places. Yo, it's mad sky high there. You know what every family and every parent tell every kid that come along through every generation? Girl, nigga, you better try to get some Section 8. So niggas though, like ain't nobody telling you to start a business, to do, yo, you need to get you some Section 8. And yeah, the prices get driven up. But where does the money really come from? Because if it comes from a fund, don't funds run dry? Everybody can't plan to get Section 8, right? Everybody can't plan. Bitch, I'm born for Section 8. You too. Imagine a woman telling all her kids, all 7 of her kids, by 7 different baby fathers. It's different genetics here, lady. Hold on. All of them is born for this? All of them was made for Section 8?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
And you know them slum laws, them landlords, they're like, oh, government gonna pay for us, that whoever gonna pay, all right, let's jack it up. They got it. And then, say we care about each other. Some people may need it, and some people may not, right? If some of us start going hard and making it out of there, if we start supporting each other and shit like that, right? Like, if everybody get behind one of your kids and your kid gets successful, then we might get climb up, right? It ain't, Section 8 ain't for everybody, but if everybody is only, how long do we think the fucking vouchers can last? Okay, you talk about corporate middlemen inside. That get deep too. This right here is something I learned about in prison.
We had our first baby. I got hit with a $10,000 bill from the hospital and freaked out and went to the billing department at the hospital. And they told me about this magical thing called Medicaid for someone like me who was very low income at the time. And lucky for me, whoever the benefits contractor in Utah was handled it very well, and it really saved my bacon. But if you look at all sides of Medicaid, you start to see entire industries that exist to take advantage of the Medicaid system. A good example of this is dentistry.
It's created an enormous business opportunity for some dentists who...
So, yo, I don't know what it is about me, but I kind of be knowing. So the last time I went to the dentist, he took a tweet like, yo, you know you need a root canal. And I know I don't need a root canal. I just know, like, nah, my shit, it don't, like, bro, hey, man, like, look, bro, I might not brush and take care of my teeth like everybody else, bro. But, I'm not a giant candy eating, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mental's strong anyway. Don't worry about me. But I don't feel like I need no root canal. And I hardly ever feel like I got much time to be away from this. So, if you do ask me, hey, boo, how hard you work? I could honestly tell you about 12 to 15 hours at least every day, sometimes more, on everything we do. Whether that's editing or I don't really got time to be getting root canals or hurting myself or not being able to try to, like, go hard every day to try to make something happen for myself. That's just how I be living. You don't gotta live like me. Don't do it. Do what you do. Like, whatever the outcome and the consequences is for me, I'm pretty sure that I will be smiling and be okay at the end of the road, because I've had the opportunity to experience a few things and to do a few things, and I'm probably much more humbler than the average person, man. You know, I might get happy to touch a tree, man. You see what I'm saying, man? Like, I'm able to enjoy smaller things than other people. So, you know, you don't gotta go as hard as me. You might need more enjoyment and more time to do other shit. I just don't need that.
See that they can make a living treating exclusively Medicaid patients.
Unlike regular private insurance, Medicaid doesn't reimburse very much for dental procedures. So because of that, a lot of dentists don't take Medicaid as an insurance. And on the other side, there are some dentists that only take Medicaid. They specialize in appealing to patients who qualify for Medicaid, getting them in, and doing as many procedures as possible to get in.
Now, what I'll tell you, normally, the ones that's going to take the Medicaid is the ones closest to you. You will know, because when you go in there, you will see a whole lot of people that's similar to you. But them dentists up in them hospitals and some of them, they ain't with that.
In on those Medicaid benefits. And once again, if we're talking rational corporate behavior and incentives, these offices will often target lower income or disabled or elderly patients who are less likely to advocate for themselves and against medically unnecessary procedures.
So inevitably what's happened over time is that this market has turned into a very exploitative one, where dentists have been prosecuted for charging for procedures that didn't exist, or procedures that were completely unnecessary. For instance, there was a dentist in North Carolina who was prosecuted for having performed 17 root canals on a 3-year-old toddler.
Is y'all getting that? Did y'all catch that or no? Did y'all? Okay, let's get that there. Gave 3-year-old Jonathan 17 root canals. You know how if you go to a dentist, they always telling you to come back. Check, hey, you know what? This right here, you know what I think you should do, right? Next thing you know, they done took all your motherfucking teeth out and they giving you a hard time about making your shit look normal. Like, man, we're going to leave about 3-4 of them bitches in there for another one. We're going to get them all out. We're going to tell you And once again, no, they wouldn't do that. They're here to help you. I don't understand. That's why I said I'm the human capital. You know what? If you're in my family and you see this video, you might as well just support me, get behind me, because I'm going to be the one to get us to a level where you can get it done right. I got you. You just might need to get me. Wink, wink.
And it's not just one bad apple in North Carolina. This is a lawsuit where the U.S. government settled with a company called
Y'all ever heard of Cool Smiles?
And they are a Medicaid-specific dental franchise who had to pay close to $24 million because an investigation found that they were performing dental operations that were not medically necessary. They were taking...
And you know black people slow. We, like, man, hey, man, your moms might only know what's going on Facebook and all that other shit. You in there, your little sister getting some shit done. Nigga ain't even paying attention, just in her mouth, looking at the other kid. Hey, you know what? I'll kind of open your mouth up. Yeah, just push your sister off to take it up here. We're going to do, motherfucker be two-handing your kid. You don't know nothing. He a dentist. He here to help me. Kids just got all these teeth. These motherfucking teeth is good. You know, like these teeth brand new around this. They aight. Motherfucker chip they tooth one time, go to the dentist, and next thing you know, half them bitches is out. Save money to help poor people with medical shit is a fund again. Like the housing. When we think that motherfucking fund gonna run out. Because they running it up. Yup. We did 17 root canals on a 3-year-old. We gonna need that chicken. And these be private businesses. But when the money run out from the federal government, who we gonna blame? We gonna blame the president. We gonna blame the people. But the way they feel is like, so they set it up like that because they feel like they was going, yo, we got a lot of shit going on. We gonna let the citizens handle it. We gonna break it down. And then somebody build the business up. Not you if you gonna be fair. Not you if you care about your people in the impoverished community and impoverished communities, right? You love, yeah, you for the people. But you not gonna build the business up so that the people don't get taken advantage of and cheated, are you? Man, your mindset ain't right.
Taking advantage of poor patients in order to get more money from Medicaid. According to the lawsuit, they performed tooth extractions, gave out stainless steel crowns, did root canals on babies that did not need them. Like, there are multiple things really wrong with this. Obviously, exploiting a government system to for a kidney transplant, so you're on dialysis.
The dialysis thing, which was unique too, because we all know people that been through that. Rest in peace to Medicaid, brother. He passed away, and sometimes we don't even know. Like I say, like we get to, so, and this is good that this right here, right? So he talking about the tax credit skimmers. He's talking about housing. He's talking about corporate middlemen, because all this has corporate middlemen in it. You think you on the phone, like you trying to call about your food stamps or your medic. You think you on the phone with a government employee, but no, this is a real fucking business. This is McDonald's here. You ain't know you was on the phone with McDonald's. You thought you was talking to the government. You mad as hell at motherfuckers in Washington, D.C., and you talking to a motherfucker who done... You talking to a motherfucker in your city who done allocated the job to talk to you to a motherfucker in India to pay him less. Motherfucker is overcharging the government while giving the check to a person overseas while cheating you. Holy shit. And then they got foster care benefits harvesting. We know how the system we got set up in America to help children, it fails. We slip through the cracks. And through my experiences, even when he talk about that, I understand a little bit more because, like I say, we all be knowing the stories, or we've all seen the mothers, if you come from certain neighborhoods, right, who can't handle they broad, all they kids, and they on drugs and they not feeding them. And we see the CPS workers go back and forth. Them kids don't never get taken. Nah. We gonna spend this money back around to the state, and we'll catch them little youngins later. Because they going through that. Remember what son was talking about when we was talking about the poverty? Oh, they gonna go to jail. They gonna get in trouble. And we'll house them at that point. At some point, we gotta wake up. Or not. Hey, man. For some reason, I'll be feeling like I'll just like make... I won't be sad, but see, that's what my mind...